Signed in Washington on December 1st, 1959, the Antarctic Treaty came into effect on June 23, 1961. Due to extensive scientific and political strategical motivations, Brazil joined the Antarctic Treaty in 1975. In 12 January 1982, the Brazilian Antarctic Program and the National Committee for Antarctic Affairs were created under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and assigned to the Interministerial Commission for Sea Resources the preparation of the Antarctic Project through the conduction of researches in Antarctica, guaranteeing the Brazilian participation in ice continent. In December 1982, the first expedition to that continent was held, with the participation of Oceanographic Support Ship Barão de Tefé and the Oceanographic Ship Professor Besnard from the University of São Paulo. In September 1983, Brazil was accepted as a consultative member of the Antarctic Treaty, being studies of life sciences, physical sciences, geosciences, or the study of human behavior. All branches of knowledge are related to the national reality. The Antarctic II operation, conducted between 1983 and 1984, was marked by the implementation of the Comandante Ferraz Antarctic Station. In 6 February of 1984, the Comandante Ferraz Antarctic Station was inaugurated. The choice of the Keller Peninsula was motivated by having an adequate beach, which would facilitate the logistical support from the sea, and by having a very suitable bay in front, ideal for anchoring. With the expansion of the station from 8 to 36 modules, the first winter commission in Antarctica took place with a group of 11 people who spent the period from March to December 1986 in the Antarctic Station, thus inaugurating a new phase of Proantar with the establishment of a permanent station. Many educational and scientific institutions developed scientific projects in many areas. In February 1991, the Proantar structure handed over the responsibility of the scientific research-related activities to the National Council for Scientific and Technological Development, linked actually to the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. In March 1994, during the 13th Antarctic Operation, the Oceanographic Support Ship Ari Rongel made his first trip to Antarctica. In February 2004, the EACF celebrated its 20th anniversary. The growth of the research was portrayed by 180 scientists who participated in this operation. From there on, an optimization of the research environment took place related to issues like thermal, acoustic, energy, functionality, and security. In February 2008, President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva visited the Comandante Ferraz Antarctic Station during the commemorations of the 25th anniversary of the Brazilian presence in Antarctica. As a result of that visit in 2009, the polar ship Almirante Maximiano was purchased, and after being submitted to several structural modifications, took part of that first commission to the icy continent that took place during the 28th Proantar. Due to the large fire incident occurred in February 2012, the Proantar developed considerable efforts in order to keep the planned research activities, remedying the effect of material losses and avoiding the discontinuity of the research carried out on that continent, where research projects have been developed involving the participation of around 200 researchers, a number that is above average regarding scientific participation in previous operations. Initiated in October 2012, the 31st Antarctic Operation is considered the most complex operation ever undertaken in the Antarctic region by Brazil. Given the demands of human and material resources, a great mobilization was planned with the simultaneous use of 5 ships. Many countries from the Antarctic Treaty helped the mission. As the main being the Argentinian transportation ship Bahia de San Blas, that transported emergency modules from the city of Punta Arenas to the Brazilian Antarctic Station, and the scientific logistic cooperation between Brazil and Argentina during the opening and occupation of the Argentinian base Câmara. Complying with the rules of the Madrid Protocol, Proantar adopted a series of guidelines and preventive actions. All activities were carried out under the supervision of representatives of the Ministry of Environment. The resulting residues from the fire incident, a total of about 800 tons, were collected selectively and loaded in a merchant ship Germania, which returned to the country, being given proper destination as specified in Madrid Protocol. In March 2013, the construction of the Antarctic emergency modules was completed in the Keller Peninsula, a total of 45 modules arranged on the helipad of the Antarctic Station. They were furnished and equipped with electrical, hydrosanitary, and firefighting systems required for its full operation, with a total area of 940 square meters. On January 28, 2013, the Comandante Ferraz Antarctic Station contest was launched, organized by the Institute of Architects of Brazil, with the intention of selecting the best architecture design for the new facilities of the Brazilian Scientific Station in Antarctica. The release of the results and awards occurred on 15 and 30 of April. The evaluation process of their preliminary studies, preliminary design, and executive project will be conducted by a technical committee that will be established by the Department of the Interministerial Commission for Sea Resources, with the participation of the Ministries of Science, Technology and Innovation and Environment.